If you are a business person, the most important thing to you is selling. And if you sell, there are some things you should never try. No, even do it at all. So today I'm going to be covering the worst mistake you can do when trying to sell to a customer. When you are doing business, the main thing you need to do is have customers that pay you money, you make profit from that money, and then your business keep rolling and rolling. So you have to avoid things that will make customers not to send money to you, which means you have to be really good at selling. And if you want to be really good at selling, you have to avoid these few things. Number one, being too uncomfortable when it comes to asking for money. One thing that I've noticed with salespeople is they're always very uncomfortable to ask clients to send them money. Please, let me explain to you. The reason they left their house to come and check that property, that car, or whatever they want to buy is because they want to buy it. The reason you are also there is because you want to sell it. So don't get too uncomfortable to ask them to send money to you. You can find really nice ways to do it. So when do you think you'll be able to get this? What timeline are you looking at for you to make a purchase on this? Don't be uncomfortable about asking for money. Get comfortable to calling big money, especially if you're selling high ticket items, things that are worth 20 million, 30 million, 50 million. Practice asking customers for money so you get comfortable with it. Because if you start shaking when you're asking for money, or you start giving this vibe of being uncomfortable, they will sense it and they'll probably feel like, it's like this person has not seen 50 million before. That will make them not to send the money to you. Number two mistake I see a lot of salespeople do when they are with a client is they talk too much. Most people understanding of selling is if you talk, the customer will now look at it and be like, I'm buying, which is not true. Actually, it is quite the opposite. The more the client talks, the higher the chance they will get that product, because you want to understand where they are coming from. So we are going into a sale. Don't spend all your time preparing your pitch. No, spend most of your time preparing your questions. What are you going to be asking these clients for them to answer so you can help them make the right decision? The next biggest mistake you make as a salesperson is you are not interested in what the customer has to say. Most times I've gone to buy product and I noticed that the person trying to sell to me isn't listening. I remember when I bought a property one time and I went on inspection with an agent. I kept telling this person, I'm buying this land because I want to live there. And he kept telling me that, if you buy this land, you'll use it for hostel business and you make a lot of money. It was so ridiculous because I said it over and over and over again until it became clear that this guy was not listening to me. You need to pay attention to everything the customer say. You have to have genuine interest in the customer. Calm down about your commission, calm down about the money you're going to make, and actually find out what does this person want. So when you ask them questions, listen carefully so you can help them get the right product to solve their problem. So don't go in gun blazing and thinking that, the person should just be talking. You just, when you are arguing and you only think of what you respond to, that should not be the case. When the customer talk, calm down and listen to them so you can know what exactly they want, so you know how to sell to them. This next thing I'm going to mention is actually one of the worst mistakes of all the mistakes, which is lying. Avoid lying to a customer at all costs. Most times, salespeople think they have to have all the answers so that they can seem intelligent and smart. But please, you don't have to. If there is a particular question from a client that you do not know the answer to, it's okay to say, sir, I don't know the answer to this, but do you mind if I call someone to confirm? Do you mind if I ask this person? Do you mind if I confirm this detail for you so I make sure that what I'm telling you is right? Because once a customer catches you in a lie, that's the end of the transaction. Because the way they will think about it is, if you lie about this thing, you are probably lying about a lot more things. So you have to be very careful not to lie to a customer. And right beside that is over-promising. Do not over-promise. It might help you close the sale, but you will not get a repeat customer, because by the time you oversell an item and overpromise, they now use the product and realize that they do not even get half of what you said you are going to get. Your business will be on a steady decline because most of your customers will not come back, and in fact they will hate you because you lied to them. So avoid lying or over promising to clients. Now the last thing which I think most salespeople do that they should never do is not ask for a close. I see a lot of people, many times that's happened to me. I will text a vendor on Instagram, we'll talk about a product, I will say, okay, I want to get 3, and that's it. They won't ask, oh, when do you want to pay? Should I send account number? What's your address for delivery? They just froze and they expect me to bring up the matter of send account number. Always close, always assume the sale. So sir, when do you think we'll be able to send you an offer for the property? Sir, do you think we can send you an offer now? When do you think you'll be able to make a commitment? Bring it up. Don't be too shy to ask for a close. Close. Every time you meet with a customer, try and close. If you leave that transaction and you don't bring it up, you might never sell. You are not there to make friends, you are there to sell. So make sure every time you meet a customer and you guys talk about the product, ask them closing questions. How many units are you getting? How much are you paying? When would you like to pay? All those information are very important. Oh, when can I send you an offer so you can do a transfer? Oh, where should I send the account number? Ask this question because closing is the most important part of selling. Now, if you love this video and you want to build your own business and learn a lot of things about building a business, follow us, like, subscribe, and share it with your friends that you know will need a message like this. Thank you very much. I'm Bright. I'll see you in the next episode.